Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Trading System, and it is Sunday, the 2nd of February 2020, and this is the weekly Ichimoku analysis for Euro and Cable for the first week of February. Let's begin with the Euro, and after falling for the last month, it has dipped down to find support at a critical 110 level, and before bouncing from midweek all the way to back up above the 38 Fib retracement level and heading back up towards this previous swing low. So this is now clearly a strong support level of 110, and it could continue to consolidate or at least try to climb back up towards the 50% Fib again. But we'll see whether it can do that next week or the following week. All right, and on the daily time frame, it's just moving back into the Kumo from below, so it may need we'll see how it goes for the rest of this week and see whether it can climb above the Kumo. Target the 50% Fib right to the 200 EMA. So we'll see whether this is a strong resistance. Okay, back to the weekly time frame, and it's still below the Kumo, so it may take a while before it reaches the Kumo and attempts to either push inside it or push through it. Okay, let's take a look at the cable. And on a weekly time frame, it has also found support at the 130 level, a key support zone, and before bouncing and climbing back up above the high of the previous week and closing strong above that. So this week there could be a continuation move to retest this previous rising trend line, and if it does break through, then it's going to target the 138 Fib extension level right where the weekly 200 EMA is. So that's at 133.25. And we'll see whether it's going to consolidate or it's able to break through that and back into this previous rectangle formation, triangle formation in an ascending form. So we'll see how it goes for this week. But if this resistance is really broken, then we'll really need to watch out for this zone here. All right, so this is a key break of this previous swing high area. Now we'll need to watch for the continuation move. On the daily time frame, it has managed to find support also with the 55 EMA and climbing above the cloud right on the Friday at the end of January, and we'll see how it continues for the rest of this week, but it looks like it's managed to clear the Kumo again after drifting into it for a couple of weeks. Let's switch back to the weekly time frame. Alright, so with the official exit of UK out of the European Union, so now it's back to see whether the trade negotiations will be completed by the end of 2020, or if the UK has to request for an extension to complete negotiations. But it could be some partial deals. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so meanwhile, do check out my other videos on the Euro, Cable and Aussie dollar, and as well as spot gold and dollar yen. And we'll follow up on Wednesday midweek on the daily analysis. And have a good trading week then, and cheers.